Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of October 9th through the 15th. Thank you so very much for tuning in. So, just a few little points of discussion before we get started. First of all, keep in mind that this is a general reading, yes? So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, yes, this is mainly supposed to be, this is kind of like a timed reading because this is for your week ahead. However, these readings are still somewhat timeless, okay? So even though like either this is going what you're going to be dealing with this week, or this is just a message that needs to be coming through for you this week. But also, like I always say, pay more attention to the titles than the actual dates, as that may show you, give you an idea of how the reading is going to resonate for you potentially. Now, the next thing that I want to mention is that my channel is switching over from more of a tropical base to a sidereal astrology base. For the longest time, I had been straddling the two, just because it was popular, I guess, to be honest. But I've found over time and working through this myself that I resonate more with the sidereal astrology scope than tropical. Sidereal astrology is based on where the constellations actually are in the sky. It also deals with how the actual size of the constellation, because not all constellations are the same size, okay? When it comes to tropical astrology, it's more based around the seasons and the seasons of the planet. And it has also like kind of expanded or contracted certain signs so that they all fit in to a 12 sign system that's evenly based throughout the seasons. Not to say that it's completely irrelevant. There are many people that still resonate with tropical astrology. There are many fabulous, wonderful, talented, gifted, and accurate tropical astrologers and readers. However, for me personally, I resonate more with sidereal. And case in point, my rising sign is Leo, and I'm very much a Leo rising. Not even gonna lie about that one. So I just wanted to solidify it and come down to a single system, all right? Even if you follow tropical astrology and you want to watch these readings, you may well find that some of it resonates for you, or maybe it resonates quite strongly for you. I'm not here to tell you what to do, what not to do. Again, that is all your decision. I am saying that I'm making this decision for myself, for the channel, and that's how we're moving forward. Last thing I'm going to say is this is mostly going to be geared towards Libra rising. I highly recommend that you guys work with your rising signs the most, as that is really the leader of your chart. It's from your rising sign, or your ascendant, in other words. That's where the rest of your chart is scoped out. So for me, Leo is my rising or my ascendant, which means that Leo is in the first house. From there, you go through the rest of the zodiac to fill out the rest of your houses. So second house for me would be Virgo, to Libra in the third, to Scorpio in the fourth, and so on, okay? So just keep that one in mind. So your rising sign is like the maestro, the leader of your chart. I find that my rising sign of Leo resonates with me more times than not over everything else, okay? So take that into account. Now, the last thing, okay, wait, no, one more thing. And this is kind of a case towards how this really can resonate in any way. I just did the Taurus reading. For me, in sidereal astrology, Taurus is in my 10th house, which is your house of business and finance, personal finance and career. And part of that reading actually did quite resonate with me in terms of business and finance and career and all that stuff. So take it as it resonates. Make sure that you look at where the houses are, where the signs are placed in your house. And if you want to watch that sign, maybe you can get a little bit of insight as to what could be going on for you at that moment, yes? But just to have a foundation, these weekly readings are going to be geared towards your rising sign, yes? So in case of this video, Libra rising, all right, kids? So without further ado, let's get into this. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for all Libra rising. Sun, Moon, and Venus is acceptable as well. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for our week of October 9th through the 15th, 2020. right, thank you so much, Spirit. All right, kids, here we go. We're going to get started here. This spread was specifically designed for these weekly situations. I have a number of Oracle decks plus Tarot and Lenormand, and we're going to get into this here. We're going to give this 5 shuffles. We're starting with the Energy Oracle deck, Libra, and we're going to see what your central theme for this week is. Yes, 5 shuffles. Here we go. 1 for my Libras, specifically Libra rising. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. And this is 5. All right, Libra, let's see what your central theme is for this week. Ooh, walking away. But walking away is in reverse. And what the first thing I'm hearing, Libra, is that you're having trouble walking away. We're going to keep pulling here. I want to get the most of, if not, I want to get all of the cards out before I really start diving into the channeling here, but let's continue. So far, though, I feel like you're having trouble walking away from something. Maybe you're not allowing yourself to walk away from something, or maybe the universe is telling you don't walk away yet. Let's see. Moving on to the Sacred Destiny Oracle, 3 shuffles here. We're going to get what is on your mind, what is your central focus, could be your thought process here, what's crowding you. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. All right, Libra. So what's crowning you this week? There we go. Focus. Okay. Maybe you're unable to walk away from something because you're having trouble focusing on the truth, focusing on what's real for you, focusing on what's right for you. Oracle of the Angels, we're going to get this 5 shuffles, and now we're going to look at what's grounding you, what's motivating you, or what's driving you forward. 1, 2, for my Libras here for the week of the 9th through the 15th of October 2020, this is 3, 4, and 5. All right, Libra, what is rooting you here? What's grounding you? What's driving you forward? What could be your motivation here? Letting go, Libra. Okay, so this week, either this week in your timeline or the message for you for this week is focusing on letting go. Okay, for some of you, you haven't been able to walk away yet. For others of you, you're being advised not to walk away because you need to adjust your focus here. Let's get into your tarot. We're going to pull 2 potential timelines for you here, maybe 2 potential storylines, and we'll see what else we have for you this week. 5 shuffles. 1. Let's try that again. All right, Libra, for the week of the 9th through the 15th of October, 1. I am hearing the song Don't Walk Away, and I always forget the name of this group. I think it's Jade. This is 2. Don't walk away, boy. That song. I think the name of that group is Jade. This is 3. For my Libras here. Libra rising, the 9th through the 15th. This is 4. And this is 5. Libra, for some of you, maybe many of you, if not all of you, I feel like your letting go here is letting go of some sort of hostilities, maybe some sort of perceived hostilities. Boop. All right. Overall energy. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm so on autopilot with that. We're going to pull your two timelines here. Yes? So timeline A has the Moon, the Hanged Man, and the Six of Pentacles. Timeline B is the Nine of Cups, the Fool, and the Page of Swords. Common denominator is the Devil. Overall energy, the High Priestess. So sorry, everyone. There was a cat fight going on outside, and I needed to make sure that my kids were not involved with it. Luckily, they were not. Okay, so let's get back into this here. So, recapping. Timeline A has the Moon, the Hanged Man, the Six of Pentacles. Timeline B has the Nine of Cups, the Fool, and the Page of Swords. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess, to the Ace of Wands, to the World. Wow. When the World came out, I heard the cycle is complete. Very interesting, Libra. So, you do have the Five of Cups underneath that, and the Four of Cups. I feel like someone is kind of fed up here, in a way. It may be something that you're not really willing to do. You might be quite reluctant to do this, but I feel like someone here, Libra, either you or someone else that you're connected to, is gaining some sort of wisdom, gaining some sort of higher perspective that might be very different from what you may have seen or experienced in the past. And it's making it hard for you to focus. You're needing to focus here. Your common denominator between these two pathways, or these two timelines, or I guess we could say storylines, is the Devil. Toxicity, codependency. I just heard overgrowth, which is interesting. In your middle row here, connected by the common denominator, you have all major arcana. You have the Hanged Man and you have the Fool. I think the Devil is representing fear for you here, Libra. Because what I'm seeing at the bottom of the, at the second timeline here, you have the Nine of Cups, which can be speaking to a comfort zone. You have the Fool, which is talking about taking a leap of faith, jumping out into a new situation or a new direction. And then with that, you have the Page of Swords. And I really kind of want to say this is like immaturity in the way that you're thinking. Searching for something new. Instead of sticking around and trying to let something work out the way it potentially could. Top timeline, you have the Moon with the Hanged Man and the Six of Pentacles. And I really feel like, Libra, this is energy for you speaking towards you needing to come out of some sort of illusion. Change your perspective, change the way you view the situation, go through some sort of change in perspective, some sort of enlightenment when it comes to Six of Pentacles, reciprocity here, okay? Interesting. Let's get into the Lenormand and start to clarify this a little bit. I do want to start with the Devil and the Hanged Man, but the Devil is connected to both the Hanged Man and the Fool. So this being a common denominator for you, Libra, I want to check on this Devil energy. Two more shuffles here. As we keep going deeper into this reading, Libra, I feel like with walking away in reverse, Spirit is advising you not to walk away here. I feel like if you do walk away at this point, it might turn out to be not what you expected or not what you wanted. Five of Cups to the Four of Cups. I feel like there's secrecy here. There's something that you don't quite understand. There's a higher awareness that you're not quite getting yet. And you, for some reason, are inspired to end the cycle. Interesting. Let's look at the Devil. Toxicity, codependency, addiction. Ah, the mountain. Okay, Libra. So I feel, yeah. Coming out of your comfort zone, coming out of a comfort zone, coming out of complacency, an energy of complacency, or, wow. It's like you would rather jump ship than come out of some sort of illusion, change your mindset. Nine of Cups. Let's look at Nine of Cups. Yeah, the pathways. Fool, please. Page of Swords. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, we're talking about the bottom of the bottom row here, right? You have on the Nine of Cups, which is your comfort zone, complacency energy. You have the paths, the two pathways. You could go one or the other. This is very much a Two of Wands energy for me, these two pathways. You could either stay where you are, stay in your comfort zone, or you could take the road less traveled here with this mountain on top of the Devil. With the Fool, jumping out on a leap of faith or jumping ship from the situation, which is funny because you have the compass here. And you use a compass to navigate a ship, right? Not only a ship, but I thought that that connection was funny. But on that, you have the mask with the compass. I feel like you're deceiving yourself here and going in a direction that you've always gone in. Page of Swords has the clocks. And to me, this is just the cycle repeating over and over again, time and time again. Time and time again. You keep picking this almost immature way of looking at something. Childish way of looking or perceiving of something. I feel like I really feel like either Libra, this is you, or this is somebody you're connected with. But I feel like somebody has a tendency to just jump ship when things get hard, or when they're starting to reach a situation or a part of the situation where they have to let go of their comfort zone. Okay. Let's look at the moon here. The sun? The sun comes out on the moon, Libra? Oh, okay. Sure, no problem. The Hanged Man. The magnifying glass in reverse. And the Six of Pentacles. The Tree of Life. Life experience, Libra. Soul growth. This is all about soul growth for you here. One last thing that I want to clarify before we start talking a little bit more. I want to clarify letting go. The mice. The mice, which flew out and fell onto the mask with the compass on the Fool. Wow. And the well, the wishing well, is at the bottom of the deck. Libra, this is all about soul growth. This is either you or someone else that you're connected with, but I'm intending this to be for the viewer. Okay, so, but as always, it's a general reading. Take it as it resonates. To me, the sun is representing illumination on top of the moon. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, right? You watch me shuffle. Okay, but you have the Hanged Man here. And with the magnifying glass in reverse, I feel like you're in this Hanged Man energy right now, Libra, because there is a refusal to put forth effort to see something clearer, to really investigate something, to look at why you might be running up against this cycle over and over and over again. Keep in mind, this is in direct alignment with the Fool here, which also is clarified by the mask and the compass. Something is misleading you here. I really feel like what needs to happen here, instead of taking a leap of faith and just jumping ship, what I think needs to happen here, Libra, is you need to recalibrate your compass. And you need to do it from a place of authenticity, not by wearing a different mask every time. It's almost as if every time you jump ship here and try to start a new cycle, ultimately you're only recreating the same type of cycle over and over again. But it may even be a situation in which each time you go in a new direction, you're wearing a new mask. Instead of leading with an authentic mask, leading with the truth of your soul. I do feel like somebody here is avoiding soul growth, or at least has been trying to avoid soul growth for the longest time. Time and time and time and time again. Searching for something new. Page of Swords. The mice has come out on letting go. Pestilence. Misfortune even. Okay, Libra. You know what? I want to get one more pull on focus. Ooh. The book is at the bottom of the deck. It's time to close out this chapter or this story altogether. The Scythe has come out on focus. I mean, there's overgrowth here. There's overgrowth that needs to be cut away. That's why you're being told, at least at this moment, you're being asked not to walk away yet. Instead, focus on the truth. Focus on what's really going on around you. Maybe even focus on why you're feeling inspired, again, maybe, to close out a cycle, which it's not even necessary to close it out yet. Because there are things that need to be cut away first in order for you to realize that maybe you should stay in this situation, in this circumstance. And it could even be maybe this cycle is supposed to close out. But if it is supposed to close out, what I think Spirit is saying here is, instead of just jumping ship and just walking away and throwing it out and starting over, maybe you should work on understanding and focusing on what actually is happening here so that you can close out this cycle and not recreate it. Okay? All right, Libra, there you have it. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I love you all so very much, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading for the next week. Yeah? Take care. Mwah. Bye.